we are down on the Bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First and 10, here's Brady. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Can't get this one complete to Davis. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 30.
Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and he'll bring up a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Shotgun now for Brady. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. The didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. To throw again. Brady eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Third down, Brady. And down inside the 15 he goes. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? The drive continues.
No gain on the screen there at second down.
That was a single throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get into him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Winston and the Saints now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun.
Dang, man.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. Charles,
I knew he was going to pick it too before I even threw the ball.
For a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Out of his end zone, Winston. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Jones. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And too much juice. What? Out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play.
I don't know.
Sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Oh, no.
7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's crazy.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Brady now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 34-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Saints nothing.
2nd and 5. From the gun, Brady is going to find his running back. It's complete. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
This one caught by Davis. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. On first down, Brady. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Adam Thielen. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Their own 28-yard line.
Let's see Gamelan.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some calls now, not even necessarily to my...
He got hit well in the backfield.
Someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They run it with Jacobs. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Winston.
Dang, bro.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
I had it.
44. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
At the 44-yard line.
Not right now.
Winston now to throw on first down.
Bro.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
22-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Winston. He's slow complete to Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
3rd and short yardage. Winston.
Pick it.
Coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Working out of the gun. Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but hey, let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game.
And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Carolina. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you...
And Winston lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find...
But start running out there with Winston, sorry, man.
Time the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
That boy, we out here picking apart, boy. Oh my God.
And the Panthers add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
We out here picking apart. My team is fucked.
And this carries into the end zone. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go around.
Big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turn that can be a deflator for a football team. It's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Killer Don smacked him.
See if they can pick those things back up.
At the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's taken down inside.
Wow. Good one, man.
First down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Here's Winston. Steps away to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball.
Dislocated shoulder.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A second down throw for Winston.
Pick it.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
That's me.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. For Jameis Winston, boy, an NFL record 7 pick sixes thrown last year, part of his 30-interception season, and he throws another wayward ball here that's returned the distance. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and a rout is on here this first half. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Dang, Charles.
He stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
17-yard line.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned...
Oh, wait, what?
String together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down, and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. It's going to be brought down right around the 37.
Wow, that's a pick, bro. He threw the ball right to my hands, and he caught it. That's crazy.
And start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front, they got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Give me that.
And my goodness, another interception. He's picked up just shy of midfield. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Ooh, he didn't jump up and catch it.
That was nice work there defensively.
That's a touchdown. He didn't even try to catch it.
Started in plus territory. They're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Lets it fly for Thielen.
Give me that. Thielen is tough.
A big play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
Operating from the gun.
Oh, Tom Brady threw a terrible pass.
But it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Second down and goal. Brady forced out to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
Give me that.
Here's another interception. Picked up by Brian Poole. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Stop playing with my DBs.
6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive.
Good defense.
You got to go compete for the ball, so you don't get another one picked off.
And he'll toss this one.
Couldn't do nothing about that one.
He throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
From the shotgun now.
Ooh, I cut it back. He was supposed to be to the crib.
Down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he gets it to the 34.
How about running that boy?
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this
It's
game now
problem
at their pace. This is ball control
philosophy.
sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Well, going deep here for Taylor. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taywan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Panthers 49, Saints nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone.
Oh, he almost took it back.
28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
His lineman ain't holding up.
Plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the
boy Mac may having a game, boy.
A whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
I wanted a lot of mud, but he took out too quick on me.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jameis to throw it. Buying time to his left.
Wow, I was there.
It's Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action. Winston rolling to his right. And nearly another interception.
Ooh, pick that.
Around the ball all game.
We ball hawking. We ball hawking.
Sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought.
If you hand that ball off, Josh Jacobs fumble.
They're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That's me.
Goodness, another interception.
Dang, all my D linemen going down.
At the 34-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Oh.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
Oh, that buddy's going crazy.
A big play there for the Panthers. Give him 52 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Oh.
Pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
It'll go down.
I need to get Byron Pringle in the game.
Set the 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? From the gun, Brady. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Byron Pringle with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling
The time I don't use a Mac me is the time he get that.
All right, guys, had your fun?
Killer done need one more
Yeah,
pick.
let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. First down, Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 41. Pass switch. There he goes, left side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guy.
Right.
But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that's
Zendarius went down.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Panthers.
Boy.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Zeke Elliott, the 4th leading rusher in the NFL a season ago. And he stopped immediately there.
He was brought down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 17.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
To number 8.
From 17 yards out. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Myles Garrett.
To throw, Winston. Oh, There's that man again. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Winston now from the 50. Now he'll pull it down.
What a crack with
12 yards, first down. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the Panthers' 34-yard line.
Edwards. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The first down throw for Winston. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Winston now. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Third and long for Winston. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this will split the up.
He said he wasn't going to score this. He said he wasn't going scoreless. He said he ain't finna do it with me.
Let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football.
That boy said you was not finna dub me like that.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when
this is caught inside the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Again, it's Winston. Flush to his right. Interception. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to go down. His time is now run out in this game.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Let's see Dumb alone. Yikes.
Run pass is all going to work. That's called being in the zone.